Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Rimworld. Colonists having a feast of victory here out in the middle of the lawn, and we get to name our colony. And I am terrible at naming colonies, so I'm just going to click OK. Which, yeah, that was a bug in Alpha 17, where sometimes you wouldn't get the prompt to name your colony, and we are getting that prompt now because this is Beta 18. Beta 18, that released. So yeah, we are in now the Beta 18, no longer Alpha 17, and yeah, it's kind of something I want to talk about. So yeah, it was released. 18 was released as a beta version, no longer Alpha, which is pretty exciting. Oh, what happened to Maxim here? He ran out into the gunfire, and he got shot a lot, and he lost his eye. Well, that's what happens. Eugene's going to get him patched up now. You know, he doesn't even have a... We never gave him a sleeping spot. Yeah, so the Beta 18 was released. Beta 18 is out. So the purpose of this series was kind of a filler, waiting for that version to come out. I wanted to do some random starts and some random locations with random colonists and... you know, learn a little bit more about the game. Try to be a better player. I was not expecting to get this far. I think that's a point I've made clear in this episode, or in this series many times, is that I was not expecting to get this far. I figured we would die immediately. I thought we would do like 4 or 5 of these playthroughs waiting for it to come out. But that didn't happen, and we made it to here, where we have taken out a poison ship. So I think I'm going to go ahead and retire this series and move on to the 18 version with a new group. I mean, I'm attached to these guys. I really am. Schlitzer and Carl and Ray and Eugene. You know, you kind of grow to like them a little bit. I mean, Schlitzer, look at Schlitzer here. Look at his construction. It's up to 14. He started out at what, like a 3? That burning passion. That means a lot. Schlitzer basically built this colony, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, Eugene and Ray helped. Well, Ray did a lot of the support work, and Eugene is responsible for this mass amount of food we have down here. So it's not all, but Schlitzer, it just seems like I was calling his name a lot. Carl and Shaft, they were welcome additions. They did help out. But yeah, so I just kind of want to look over the colony here, see what we have. I could continue it in 18. But it's just like, if I look at the research screen here, it's all different. It's all different, and we haven't even discovered beds yet. So we have to research to make beds, and I think that's really it. We have gun turrets. I don't think we're supposed to have those yet. I don't know. It's just all weird, and I don't know what other weirdness can come. So I think that's the best choice, is to just kind of restart the series. And I'm going to do the same thing, basically. Random start, extreme difficulty with random colonists. But in the newer version. I think it's time. We did pretty good, though, I think. I think it was a pretty good run. I mean, we did start in a temperate biome in the mountains with all year round growing, and those certainly did help. But, you know, considering, we figured out some bedroom things here, I think. People are generally happy with their bedrooms, I think. Slightly impressive, yes. You're sleeping in the cold, but yeah, we'll just ignore that for now. We never got that far. It's 40 degrees outside. Oh, huh. Got cold. But yeah, I mean, we got the art. I don't think we could have made these rooms any smaller. I think we're looking at about the minimum size. It seemed like I did have to expand them out a little bit. In the Beta 18, I think we're going to have to make these a little bit bigger, because there's, well, we probably really don't have to, but there's things like dressers and end tables and stuff we can add now that we probably do want to add, just because we probably want to. But yeah, I think we got that figured out. I mean, Alpha 18, colonist happiness, is a big deal, and it's one of the aspects of the difficulty, and bedroom stuff is important, and I think we got it in a pretty good spot. Food production is also a big thing on Extreme. I think you get lower yields. We've got a ton of food. But, I mean, that was helped a lot. We started out with a really good grower. What's Eugene's growing at now? He's up to 16. I forget what he started at, but, you know, I know he's been responsible for all this growing, and we are on year-round growing. That definitely helps as well. We could have done a lot better, though. I mean, there's a lot of fertile soil out here we never took advantage of, and I don't know, I had it in my mind that we were doing greenhouses, that we would need to do indoor growing, and we just never really needed to. I expanded out the heel root a little bit, but yeah, this could have been done better. And if we're not in a temperate biome with year-round, that's something definitely need to pay attention to. Bedrooms, weapons we got really lucky on. I mean, everybody's armed. Everybody has weapons, and it was enough firepower to take these guys out. We can say that. We can say that. That worked for that. So we got kind of lucky. We might want to put a little bit more priority on those next time. Getting the crafting benches up and things running. We got the smithy, but we never really used it. Something to think about. The comm console. I think research probably could have been prioritized a little bit better. I think trading would be very powerful, especially getting an art bench running. We got a couple extra sculptures up here. There's a good one and a good one. Those would be, what, 200, maybe 500 silver? I don't know how much silver we have, but this won't count because it's way off to the side. Yeah. We got plenty of steel down here. We got blocks. We got things blocked up a little bit. We had plenty of wood to build everything, and that never really bit us any, even though we did have a pyromaniac. So I think that was all taken care of well. The kill boxes worked. We got the traps, and they worked. There's a couple of redesigns. The big thing, I would like to expand this out further. I think when we were getting melee attacked, there just wasn't enough time to get an ample number of shots off. So I would like to expand these out a little bit, and maybe make this a little bit longer. I don't know. Maybe do something with the pathing. It seems like everybody kind of just sticks to one side there, and not all the traps. Well, all the traps got knocked off in this one, so maybe that's a good design. Maybe that's a good design. Maybe just longer. I don't know. Better traps from the start. Basically, start out with steel and build everything from steel. Yeah, that probably needs to go out a little bit longer. But other than that, well, geothermal power, we rushed that. I'm not sure why. That seems like a lot of overkill for the amount of stuff we have going. But we were going to build some turrets and stuff up for more defense. So maybe it was good. Maybe it was. So yeah, all in all, I think we learned some things. I think I'm a better player than when I started. There are a couple of things that we looked into, like shooting and some of these skills and how their health effects and manipulation, things like that. These are things we'll keep in mind from here on out. So we did learn some things, which was the purpose of this series. And I do hate to see it go, but I do think it's time to move on to the Beta 18. There's a couple of you that have been watching this series. I really appreciate it. Thank you. You're kind of the reason I'm making this video, rather than just stopping it right now. But I'm going to continue on. We're going to continue on. I'm going to start recording Beta 18 videos here very soon. And we'll continue the series on with a different group. How's our squirrel? We still have our squirrel. We still have the squirrel. He's still there. No tail, no front leg, but he made it. He made it through the poison ship as well. And that's the real victory, right? The real victory. Our dog and our squirrel made it through. And we got an alpaca. Yeah, animal taming, not really sure. I'm seeing a lot of use with it. Really what it got us is a little bit of milk down here and a dog full of holes. But, you know, we'll continue to explore it. You know, it was a thing. It was a thing. All right, well, thank you for watching, and be sure to check out... Oh, there's our machining research right there. We can finally go and research beds. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the new beta. Y'all have a good one.